What's up, everybody? Passion here, and I am taking a couple minutes today to share you some very simple Christmas trees I have done for my local church in the past. This is a very simple concept, not that big, not that major of a project, but it can add some detail to your stage depending on what you are trying to do. This first set of trees, sorry, I got my throat's acting up today. And my first set of trees, they are a Dr. Seuss theme. And as you can see here, got a little elf thing going on in the background. Elf right here. My trees are in the background. Cut these out of some 1/2-inch foam. These are some 4x8 sheets that you can get at Lowe's or Home Depot. So bounce out of that for a second. I'll come up to this picture. And as you can see here, sorry about my voice, everybody. Trees here are kind of free-handed with a Sharpie. The concept of what I would call the Dr. Seuss trees. From there, I cut them all out with a jigsaw, as you can see right here. Made a gigantic mess, no big deal. Nothing I ain't used to. So from there, let's see, I'll clip back. Use this this mesh here to round off my edges. Also to get rid of the Sharpie lines, because Sharpie lines will bleed through paint. So you want to try to get rid of them as you can. So you ain't got to worry about priming or doing anything major at that point. Rounded off my edges. Here's another picture, and bam. So as you can see, these are the finished trees before paint. Real simple concept. Edges are rounded, everything looks clean. Even roughed up the surface a little bit. Probably with a little sandpaper. These particular trees I did back in 2012. And just as a side note, here is a picture that I believe I primed all these trees with like a light tan or a gray, whatever color I had at the time. Here's me detailing the edges out with a light blue. I think we were just trying to give it some highlights, but I think the final project, or the final shot, or the final deal, was we just went all white. As you can see, these trees are different sizes. Here's a couple up against some cabinets. See, like trees like these are probably pushing 4 feet. Most of these trees are between 4 to 6. A couple big ones here. Now this is a set of bleachers that's standing up on its end. So this tree here is probably pushing about 8 feet tall. So there you go. Now painting these white, you can add different lights with different color bulbs, or if you got LEDs that will change lights, and you can change the color of these trees. So keeping them a plain color, a light gray, a light blue, or a white, you have a lot of flexibility with it. Let's see, is that all the pictures? Yeah, for the most part you can see all the different styles that I had with these Dr. Seuss. Here is one of our worship singers. Let's see here, let me scroll. There we go. We have her in the background. Obviously we got some blue and some green lights that are hitting these trees. They make awesome silhouettes, these Dr. Seuss trees. I really like them. Part of me wish I would have made more. I think I made roughly, probably pushing 20 of them. And again, back to Mr. Elf. Now, this was at my local church back in Louisiana, but I am currently now in Texas. So at my local church now, at Champion Life Center, we had these trees. Now, these trees right here were already made Basically, it is a 1x made into a triangle frame. From there, they just kind of cut out these foam slats to make like these steps. That's what I call them when you have something layered like that. And they screwed them to the 1x. I went back and started to do this little curtain thing you see right here. Kind of starts to give these trees like a wintry feel. Kind of arch out the sides, kind of give it a little bit more of a body of a tree. Now again, this is a modern style and this is a little bit more creative. So depending on what kind of stage you're doing, any kind of tree will work. I'm just showing you two different versions of what I have done. And then from there, boom. So here's all the trees I did for this style here. These at the bottom are probably right at 4 feet. These here on the sides are roughly at 6 feet. So you can imagine these big ones here, you're pushing 9 to 10, maybe even 11 foot on these. And once I put those on stage, voila. Again, you can see lining these trees up. I've got different LED lights hitting them. Gives different, it'll give you a different color arrangement depending on the style you're trying to go for. And bam. I love it when the lights go real dim, real low, because it gives a nice cool wintry feel. And you could probably decorate your stage for Christmas for roughly $100. And that's the whole concept here. And this is why I'm sharing it, because people think you gotta spend a ton of money, but you can decorate your stage for under $100. It just takes a little creative concept there. So there you go. We got Dr. Seuss trees, we got some modern style trees, and we got some wintry trees. So this video was plain and simple, no big detail, not a very big project when it comes to creative design, but I wanted to share this to give some people some inspiration if you're trying to do something for your local church, your school, or a backdrop. And you can do this very cheap. And again, if you paint these trees a light color, you can put a different light and it'll change the color for you. So you always have flexibility with your design. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, not a big concept when it comes to creativity, but I wanted to share this. So hope you enjoy it. So be cool, be safe, tie your shoes, and always live your passion. Peace.